Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today is going to be more of a discussion video. We are going to be talking about EA Sports Football Club, what we know so far, what we can expect, what we hope to see, and yeah, just a general discussion video about the future of football video games and in particular EA Sports and what they're doing with theirs. So we got kind of an announcement yesterday from EA saying about they showed us the logo, so it's this FC thing, um, and then just told us basically that they're giving us more info in July. So there's not a lot to go on so far. I've seen lots of rumors that we're going to discuss in this video, but in terms of what EA have given us, not a lot. You can see there, that's the logo. So for anyone who doesn't know, if you've been living under a rock, FIFA, as we know it, which has been around nearly 30 years, one of the most iconic IPs, franchise in video game history, is changing to EA Sports Football Club. The rumours were that FIFA, the organisation, were asking for £250 million a year for EA to keep the licence. FIFA probably realised there was a lot of money that EA were making and thought they could get some for themselves. EA make over £1 billion a year. It's one of the world's biggest video games. So this is quite a drastic change going from such an iconic name to EA Sports Football Club. What will the repercussions of that be? It's hard to fully grasp. There's quite a few new football games on the horizon. We've got Goals, UFL. I feel like there's one other that I'm forgetting. There's obviously Pro Evo or e-soccer football, whatever they call it now. So there's quite a few, but EA, I imagine, are still going to be fairly unchallenged for now. So we'll just show you what EA have put in here. EA Sports Football Club, the world's game, the logo there. The EA Sports FC platform is home to the biggest competitions league and players across the men's and women's game. So we're going to come back to this particular bit about the women's game. You can see some of the leagues here. They've got the Women's Champions League, a lot of the big men competitions. Yeah, obviously, one of the ways that EA have dominated football video games has been through licensing. EA have always had a really good grip on that. The last few years, they've lost a few licenses, particularly some of the Serie A clubs, but nothing too drastic. You can see here Premier League, UEFA Champions League, UEFA Women's Champions League, La Liga Santander, Bundesliga, Liga 1, Serie A, CONMEBOL Libertadores, Barclays Women's Super League, NWSL, and that's the Women's League in America, and many more are partners of EA Sports FC. Created for fans by fans, EA Sports FC is a new football club for the future of football we want to build together. Bold words. Our brand new identity is inspired by the triangles that have been part of EA Sports football for the past 30 years, so making lots of money then. From the isometric polygons that make up our game, interesting terminology, to the chemistry triangles that exist in Ultimate Team, to the player indicator across every match. The triangles revolutionised football again and again since the birth of total football in the 70s. Now it can serve as a proud badge for the evolution of football to come. So the logo's got FC and then a triangle there. It's a weird thing for them to base their whole identity and branding around the triangle. Like, sure, the triangle's like somewhat a known thing in football, like passing triangles and stuff, but wouldn't have really based like a whole identity and branding around the game. It says join the club this July, so we're going to get a lot more info in July, I believe. I've seen rumours of people talking about an August release date. Now, in terms of release date, historically, probably 10, 15 years ago, FIFA normally released mid to late October. And over the years, it has slowly got closer and closer, or earlier and earlier. It's normally now either mid to late September, early October. Normally, the last few years, it's been around 20th to 27th of September. You normally get some early access with EA Play or what you call it, just buy the Ultimate Edition. Normally gets you like 3 days more access. So there has been that. That's been a thing for a while. Do I believe the rumours that it's going to be August? Honestly, I struggle to see it. I can't imagine that they're going to release a load of info in July so close to a release date. If the release date was August, I feel like we'd be getting the info a lot earlier because they normally like to hype it up, especially for the launch of almost a new IP, like the new football franchise at EA. Like EA, this is their biggest moneymaker by far. I'm pretty confident FIFA. So they want it to be huge. They're going to have a lot of plans for it. So I can't see that the release date is going to be so close when they actually give some info. You can put your stuff in here to get more news about it, but obviously I'm going to cover it on this channel. Yeah, so when you click those, that's it. So that's it in terms of the info EA have given us. Foot Sheriff, I'm sure a lot of you have seen him. He said that this here, the front row will be reality in EAFC. Women are coming to foot, and most likely mixed teams will be playable. So obviously with women's football, there's a lot of positivity, there's a lot of negativity. My opinion when it comes to it is I don't mind the promotion encouragement of it. I feel like at times it's thrown a little bit in our face and almost forced on us a bit. But it's good to see more opportunities for women. In terms of foot, I'm very interested to see how they do it. The women's game's obviously grown hugely in the last few years. There's been a lot more hype. There's a lot more famous female football players. Patelas there. Without even me doing research, I know she's been the Ballon d'Or winner the last couple of years. 10, 15 years ago, I'm a huge football fan. Even I probably wouldn't have known who the current Ballon d'Or was in women's football, which shows how much it's grown. It's becoming a lot more mainstay. Will it be mixed teams in the sense of you'll be able to put like Patelas, Lucy Bronze, Renard? Is that Renard? What's the name of the French centre back? I'm trying to Sam Kerr. Like, we'll name a few female footballers, show my knowledge. Will these be able to play? Like, would you be able to put Sam Kerr up front with Lionel Messi? I struggle to see it just because I know that when they added women's football to FIFA, they actually kind of changed the game engine. Obviously, just speaking in facts, the fastest female players are not as fast as the fastest men players. There's obviously not any different ceiling when it comes technically to that women can be to the men, but obviously men are physically just going to be a bit more dominant. So will they change that, or will it just be that 90 pace on a female player is the same as on a male player? I'm interested to see. Will there just be separate game modes within foot? Will you have a whole separate team? Like, how will female cards work in packs? I'm very interested to see how EA do that. How do you think they'll do it? What do you want to see from it? It's a big thing though for foot. The first time in what I think foot's been out 15 years or something now. The first time I'm going to see female players. And I'm very interested to see how they integrate. It's exciting for the future of EA Sports FC, and interesting how they're launching EA Sports FC and really promoting this. So it's cool. Hopefully as well, it'll start bringing some more women into this game. And obviously there's some great female content creators, but I think right now it's still probably a more male-dominated video game, and probably a lot more. The percentage of people playing the game probably a lot more men. So hopefully, as women's football is being promoted and it's happening in FIFA, now EA Sports Football Club, that'll start to shift a bit as well in terms of that. Another rumour I've seen people talking about is the marketplace, that there might not be a market on the new FIFA. By that I mean that you won't be able to even go buy players with coins, that the only way to get players will be SBCs and packs. Do I think this is coming? I'm not sure. I've definitely thought for a while EA might try make it so coin sponsors and coin selling, all these things are eradicated. That would be a huge change to the game in general. Some of the things I would like to see moving forward would be better pack odds, lots of more modes, 5-a-side in foot. I think that would be a great way to like bring kind of FIFA Street, but using your foot players, more tournaments. There's a lot that I'm hoping that they do with the launch of EA Sports Football Club to really change the game. I really hope they promote the esport a lot more. For years, EA have used the excuse FIFA, the organisation, has been holding them back. Well, EA, the ball's in your court now. You've not got that excuse anymore, boys. Honestly, I think it could be a great time for the game, and it could drastically change and improve a lot. But realistically, I'm not expecting that many changes, and I think the cash cow will keep churning, and EA will probably be same old EA. I hope I'm wrong on that, but obviously, whenever we get any news updates, any big stuff about this, I'm going to be covering it on the channel. So there you go. Big updates from EA and announcements coming in July. Women being added to foot, which is a big change for the game. It's exciting. Very interested to see how they integrate that. Rumours of no market. EA still going to have lots of licensing. and there's lots that we hope they can change. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will be going live tonight with a tier list for the new Trophy Titans promo. Thank you for watching. Keep it spicy. See you guys in the next one. Peace.